Hello, everyone, and welcome to Key to Theosophy 22. We've been doing 22 of these. You can start anytime you want. These are just book studies. I'm only a fellow student. These teachings are a great place to start if you wanted to learn about Theosophy. Written down 130 years ago in question and answer form, but the teachings are ancient. They antedate all of the world's religions, sciences, and philosophies, and they are where they meet. So what I do is I read to you. I also include the text at the blog. I include a link to this book, and there are also links to other books you can get if you wish to start studying Theosophy. We can study together. I am only a former broadcaster. I don't talk about who I am here. I have found that the application, the practice, the understanding, the digestion of these teachings has changed my life. So I feel it is necessary to be of service and to give back. So that's what I'm doing here on this channel and all things living Theosophy. So as we get started, let's go. It's a short one this week. Section 6, we move into Theosophical teachings as to nature and man, the unity of all in all. Inquirer asks, having told me what God, the soul, and man are not in your views, can you inform me what they are according to your teachings? Theosophist answers, in their origin and in eternity, the three, like the universe and all therein, are one with the absolute unity, the unknowable deific, which means God, godlike, deus, like Amadeus, Latin ama, meaning love, amare. And I'm digressing here, but did you know that Mozart's real name was not Amadeus? It was actually Johannes Chrysostomus Wolfgangus Theophilus Mozart. Now, he adopted the Latin Amadeus, the love of God, from one of his middle names, which is Theophilus, means God's love, which interestingly is somewhat similar to Theosophy. Theos meaning gods, and Sophia meaning wisdom. Philosophia, the love of wisdom, is philosophy. But anyway, the Theosophist answers, in their origin and in eternity, the three, like the universe and all therein, are one with the absolute unity, the unknowable deific essence I spoke about some time back. We believe in no creation, but the periodical and consecutive appearances of the universe from the subjective, personal, on to the objective, impartial, impersonal plane of being at regular intervals of time, covering periods of immense duration. Inquirer, can you elaborate the subject? Theosophist, take as a first comparison and a help towards a more correct conception the solar year, and as a second, the two halves of that year, producing each a day and a night of 6 months' duration at the North Pole. Now imagine, if you can, instead of a solar year of 365 days, eternity, and let the sun represent the universe, and the polar days and nights of 6 months each, days and nights lasting 182 trillions and quadrillions of years instead of 182 days each. As the sun arises every morning on our objective horizon, out of its, to us, subjective and antipodal, the opposite side of the Earth's space, so does the universe emerge periodically on the plane of objectivity, issuing from that of subjectivity, the antipodes, the direct opposite of the former. This is the cycle of life, and as the sun disappears from our horizon, so does the universe disappear at regular periods, when the universal night sets in. The Hindus call such alternations the days and nights of Brahma, or the time of Manvantara, and that of Pralaya, which is dissolution. The Westerns may call them the universal days and nights if they prefer. During the latter, the nights, all is in all, every atom is resolved into one homogeneity, the sameness. Next time, evolution and illusion. The inquirer asks, but who is it that creates each time the universe? Theosophist answers, no one creates it. Science would call it the process of evolution. The pre-Christian philosophers and the Orientalists call it emanation. There you have it, Key 22. It was a short one this week. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for all of your questions. I try to respond to all of you directly here on the YouTube channel. I'm living Theosophy across all platforms, trying to take the old school broadcasting into the new world. And it is a different world. No longer are we meeting in lodges and keeping this information secret. It is available, it is free, and it belongs to everyone and solely to no one. We do live Light on the Path book studies here on this channel. We do recorded Key to Theosophy book studies, and there's more where that came from. So I'm no teacher. I'm simply a dedicated student of Theosophy, sharing these teachings. So I read them to you, but don't take my word for it or my interpretation. You are where the learning takes place. It's inside you. So get these texts for yourself. Study, apply, and become compassion. And I believe this is what we are supposed to be doing. That's why I'm doing all of this. If you enjoy these teachings, please like and share. If you will subscribe, that would be awesome. I love you, and I'll see you next time.